What's up, guys? This is Bridge from Doink Sports, and today we got Thursday night football. We got Broncos at Saints. This might be one of the worst primetime games this season, but that doesn't mean we can't find some plays. So today I'm just going to kind of show you my betting process and how I use doinksports.com to find different angles, different places we can get an edge, and just kind of generally educate myself before I start hammering plays and parlays and stuff. So let's get right into it. First thing I like to do is just look at our game overview. And this is just going to tell us what the markets look like. We have Denver -3. We're inside in the Superdome. And then I just get a sense of how the teams have been playing. I mean, they're both pretty awful teams right now. The Saints are riddled with injuries, which we'll see. But Saints lost 4 of the last 5. Over, under, no trend there. And the Broncos are 3 of the last 5. So, we get down to these lineups, and we have 2 rookie quarterbacks, Bo Nix and Spencer Rattler. When we get into the Saints injuries, I mean, it's just abysmal. Derek Carr is not going to play. He's doubtful with an oblique. Rashid Shaheed is out with a knee, and Olave is out with a concussion. Even Taysom Hill is doubtful with a rib injury. So, interestingly, on the Denver side, we do have Surtain out. So that's pretty big. He's a beast at stopping big plays, but the Saints don't really have any big playmakers. So, the under is screaming at me, but also we're at 37 right now. Prime time, it's going to be a snooze fest. But let's see what we can do here. So, looking through the props, I do like Bo Nix a lot. So we're going to look at his offensive side. This is just telling you how has Bo Nix done against his current lines. So, for example, we can look at his passing yards line. FanDuel is giving us 194.5 at -110. And how have the Saints done allowing yards to quarterbacks? So at 194.5, 8 of the last 10 QBs have hit that. That's that's pretty strong data here. FanDuel and DraftKings are our cheapest price down here. We could look at an alt line, like what does like 220.5 look like? He's done that once, but it looks like he has been eclipsing 200, 205.5. I mean, Bo's at 4 out of 6 there, and New Orleans has allowed, again, 8 of the last 10. I mean, the QBs are averaging 276 against New Orleans in the last 10. Let's just look at this season. This season, they're averaging 276.5. 5 of 6 QBs. Bryce Young is the only quarterback who did not hit 205.5. That's just such a low number, honestly. I'm just going to get this locked in now, and we might even throw it in a parlay later. So, actually, let's just directly click over 205.5 in DraftKings. Let's get a nice $15 on that. I'm playing like $10 units right now, so I honestly like it a lot. Let's go 1.5 units. Boom, 1 bet done. Okay. So another fun feature of Doink is our best bets. What we do here is our systems will just run through every bet possible on a given day, and then run through all the data behind the bet. And we'll say who's been hitting, who has not been hitting, and what defenses have been allowing a lot, what defenses have not been allowing a lot. So I'm just going to filter down to Thursday night football. Boom, Cortland Sutton stands out right now with his longest reception. I do like Cortland a lot today. So let's check him out. How has he been doing with his longest reception? So he needs to catch a ball 21 or more yards. Let's just check him with Bo Nix. So 4 of his 6 games with Bo, he's passed 23. He's scored a touchdown in 2 of his games with Bo. And then looking at the Saints defense to wide receiver ones, we have 4 of the last 10 wide receiver ones. Let's look at this season. 3 of 6 wide receiver ones scored a touchdown. We had Godwin, Worthy, London, Devonta Smith, CD Lamb, and Thielen. I kind of like a little parlay on Sutton with his long reception and a touchdown. So how are the touchdown odds looking? Fanatics has the best line, but does Fanatics offer the longest? No, longest is only MGM. So MGM, that's pretty good odds too. So this is going to be an MGM same game parlay. Anytime, Cortland Sutton. Let's find some receiving props. Oh, they won't let me SGP it. That sucks. Okay, let's just take the straight. Let's go 11 to win 10 on Sutton reception over 20.5. So next up, I'm going to look at plus EV. And plus EV is a strategy that we've done some videos on, and I will link them below. But the basis of it is look at sharp sports books like Pinnacle, Bet Online, Circa. These books have like the best lines in the world, meaning they're the most accurate to the probability of event happening. So we take these sharp odds and we determine, okay, this is this likely to happen based on Pinnacle's line. And then we find other books that we can exploit because their lines are way out of sync with the sharp books. So again, I'm just going to filter down to Thursday night. And right off the bat, Javonte Williams has great EV on receptions over 2.5. I mean, we're at minus 169 on Bet Online, and MGM's laying minus 125. I like to just give it a quick look on his receptions. I mean, he's been catching the ball. He's averaging 3.5 receptions a game. And against running back ones against New Orleans, they're averaging 3 receptions, 2.9 receptions a game, and 6 of the last 10 RB1s have done this against the Saints. This is just a great spot for us. I mean, I'm going to, MGM is not working on my laptop, so I'm going to place these on my phone right now. Okay, so to recap, we have Sutton over 20.5 longest reception. That was like minus 105. And we had Javonte Williams over 2.5 receptions at minus 110. And we have our Bo Nix over, I think it was 202.5 passing yards. That's 3 bets. Let's get one more just to wrap it up, and then let's go 4-0 and have a nice little Thursday night. What do you guys say? Okay. I agree. Let's have a nice Thursday night. Why not? Kamara. What does Kamara look like today? I mean, he's going to score. 5 of the last 10. They have no other weapons. If the Saints score a touchdown, it has to be Alvin Kamara. I don't know what else to say. So that's Fanatics. We're actually getting plus money on Fanatics. So I'm going to place that right now. So we have Bo Nix over 205.5 passing yards on DraftKings. That one was plus money. That was like plus 120. We have Cortland Sutton to catch a ball over 20.5 yards. We have Javonte Williams over 2.5 receptions. And we have Alvin Kamara to score a touchdown today. Pretty gross game. I'm really scared of any main lines just because of all these injuries and the game script that's going to be happening. But I hope this was helpful in seeing the process of using Doink Sports to, just add context in the back of your mind when you're making a bet. Why go in blind when you can just look at the data, look at the lines, shop the lines around. Always shop the lines and get the best price. You're literally losing money. In every state, you can at least get DraftKings and FanDuel, every legal betting state. Why not shop between the two? They're not always the same. But anyways, that's for Thursday Night Football. I hope you guys have a great Thursday night. Have fun watching the game, and I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you. This is Doing Sports.